Sometimes I look at other people and think, I don't have any arms or legs. What will I do with my life? What's going to happen to me? I often get thoughts like that. But then I look back at all the various difficulties I had to cross to get to this point in life. Having faced so many issues along the way, when I reflect on my journey so far, I realize everything is possible. During my childhood, my father would be gone all day to work, while my mother would stay at home. And our cattle, she would take care of our cattle. Our village did not have electricity at the time, so we would use lamps, earthen lamps. She once left a lamp near to me and left to attend to the cattle. I was young and restless, so my hand accidentally knocked a lamp over, which fell on the bed and started a fire. The entire bed had caught fire, and because of that, I burnt my hands and legs.
उस वक्त गांव में कुछ विकास नहीं हुआ था तो हॉस्पिटल वगैरह
Our village had hardly developed at the time, so hospitals, etc., there weren't any medical facilities available. So I was immediately brought to a doctor in Pokhara. I stayed there and was treated for roughly 3 to 4 months. My condition began getting better, but I had to return to my village. Now, my village is in a hilly region, so the roads weren't nice or comfortable to walk on. So whenever I would go here or there, my feet would hurt a lot.
पैर पे और हाथ पे घाव चोट लगती थी.
Give me a sign, something that shines. Take me out of space and time. It's more than a dream. Now I'm the wind.
गांव पे एक
I had a poo-poo uncle back in my village who knew about Shanti Seva. So he came home, spoke to my parents about Shanti Seva and persuaded them to let him bring me here.
यहाँ पे लेके ले गए.
I remember as a seriously handicapped child coming to Shanti because his mother couldn't possibly cope with such a severely sick child that needed so much attention, and she being a farmer's wife who had to look after her family, who had to look after the animals. How could she cope with a child that was so badly burnt, with also not the help in the area that would have supported her child to develop into a normal young man? So I was very, very grateful to her that she entrusted him to us.
यहाँ पे
I was just 2 years old when I got here, so I needed somebody to take care of me. That's when Shanti's general director at the time entrusted Champa with the responsibility of taking care of and bringing me up as her own child. Since then, Champa has been more than just a mother to me. Even my parents, for that matter.
She brought this child up with so much love and gave him so much self-assurance that he grew into a strong little being who could fight against all that was a stumblestone on his path.
I was 9 years old when I wore a prosthetic leg for the first time. Life has become a lot easier after that. I joined school, started my education, and was able to walk freely with my prosthetic leg.
भी लगा
He learned to dance and he learned to play football. And he was good in his studies. And as you may imagine, Champa is illiterate, she couldn't help him. But he struggled and he persevered. And then he was very happy when we said, of course, if you want to study pharmacy, you do so.
बचपन से ही
I've been interested in medicine ever since I was young. How does it work? Their effects on the human body, etc. I had a huge curiosity. So I thought that pharmacy could be one way to learn as much as one possibly could about medicines. That's how my interest grew. So I applied and finished a course.
अप्लाई किया और फार्मेसी पढ़ा है
All this has not made him a career-orientated, me person. He is gentle at heart and he helps our other children who are a little weak at school. He developed into a full-grown human being who fought, but who is not arrogant. He is still humble, despite his being so extra special.
When playing football, we're supposed to take off our prosthetic leg and play with a crutch. All of us play with a good, strong foot with help from our crutches.
पहले एक नेशनल गेम हुए थे यहाँ पे
Earlier, there was recently a national tournament held in Kathmandu where I was representing Peace United Football Club. I'd scored 5 goals throughout the tournament and won the best player of the tournament award. Our club even won the finals.
हम विनर भी थे उस गेम के
If I didn't have this condition, I probably would have stayed and grown up in my village, lived and worked there. My life would have simply drifted. But getting to Shanti enabled me to grow up, develop a family, get education, and live in a great environment to get ahead in life. Everybody really motivated and encouraged me, treated me like family.
हौसला दिया मोटिवेट किया
Shanti has a huge role to play in my growth and development. It's only because of them that I am where I am today.
And that is what I find so wonderful, that you can help, that something comes out that may have been inside of him all the way when he came to this earth. But it could have been destroyed by his handicap. And we were in a position to support him that he could develop into what I think God meant him to be, a strong young man. We want our children that they always feel we are one family and Shanti is our home. And they can always come back to us so that we can guide them and become part of their family lives. So that I will see their children and be happy about the grandchildren that we have. And this is happening. And there are all these stories of the children who have understood Shanti is not an orphanage. Shanti is a family, and I belong to this family.